Hey, what's up? This is Rajiv and welcome back. It's stoichiometry module and this is the first video of stoichiometry module, and the topic of this video is classification of reactions. So let's dive in. Chemistry is all about reactions, and to make it simpler to understand, reactions are grouped broadly into 6 different categories. They are: first, combination or synthesis reaction; second, neutralization or acid-base reaction; third, displacement or substitution reaction; fourth, double displacement or metathesis reaction; fifth, combustion reaction; sixth, redox reaction. So let's see first combination or synthesis reaction. The word combination itself suggests joining or combining. Thus, definition of combination reaction is combining of 2 or more elements or compounds to form a new compound. Similarly, synthesis is also combining of elements or compounds, but it is used when simpler compounds are synthesized. Let's see an illustration of combination reaction. In corrosion of metal, when metal comes in contact with oxygen, it combines with oxygen to form metal oxide. A common example would be rusting of iron. In this reaction, iron reacts with oxygen and water to form rust. On the other hand, sulfuric acid is manufactured by contact process. In this synthesis, sulfur trioxide combines with water to give sulfuric acid. Next is neutralization reaction or acid-base reaction. So how would you define an acid or a base? So acid is a substance which can donate hydronium ions in aqueous state, while base is a substance which can donate hydroxide ions in its aqueous or molten state. The important phrase in the definition of acid and base is aqueous or molten state. An illustration would be hydrochloric acid donates hydronium ions in aqueous state. Similarly, caustic soda donates hydroxide ions in aqueous or molten state. Thus, neutralization reaction, hydronium ions react with hydroxide ions to form water. You are aware that whenever acid reacts with a base, salt and water are formed. Have you ever thought why only salt and water are formed? Yeah, water and salt are formed because hydronium ions react with hydroxide ion. The pH shifts to neutral or 7 on the pH scale. Thus, the reaction is termed as neutralization reaction. An illustration of what I said is when hydrochloric acid reacts with caustic soda, it forms sodium chloride and water, and the pH of the resulting solution is neutral. Now next is displacement reactions or substitution reaction. So first is, what is displacement? It is a relative change in position or movement from its original position. Similarly, substitution means substitute or take position. A good example would be teams playing football. Both teams have 11 players playing on the field, but substitute replace the players during the match on the condition that total number of players would remain 11 in each team. Similarly, in chemical reaction, one element substitutes another element without changing the total number of substituents. An example of displacement reaction is when zinc is reacted with sulfuric acid. Zinc displaces hydrogen to produce zinc sulfate. Similarly, in substitution of chlorine on ethane, total number of elements attached to carbon atom on ethane remains same, but in reaction one hydrogen is substituted with chlorine. Now the next reaction is double displacement or metathesis reaction. Double means two and displacement means exchange or taking position. So when two ions or atoms shift simultaneously in a reaction to form different compounds, double displacement. Metathesis is when cations and anions exchange partners in the reaction. An illustration would be when sodium chloride solution is mixed with silver nitrate solution, displacement or metathesis occur, forming silver chloride and sodium nitrate. In the reaction, nitrate ions in silver are replaced by chloride ions. Now the next reaction is combustion reaction. When a compound is reacted with sufficient quantity of oxygen to produce heat and even light is a combustion reaction. An illustration would be like burning of candle, burning of wood and burning of liquefied petroleum gas, commonly known as LPG. Butane or LPG on combustion produces carbon dioxide, water and heat. The heat produced in the reaction is utilized for cooking in households. Now the next and last reaction is redox reaction. The word redox means when both reduction and oxidation reactions occur simultaneously, then it is abbreviated as redox reaction. Reduction is a process of addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Similarly, oxidation is a process of addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Nowadays, electron concept is used for explaining redox reaction. In this video, I am not going into details of electron concept as I would be doing a complete module on redox reactions in near future. You can download the worksheets for practicing classification of chemical reactions. Go to the link in the description box and download the PDF and practice it. If you find any difficulty, then you can discuss it on the chemistry forum of the website. If you feel that video has given a better insight on classification of chemical reactions, then subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Or if you know someone who is in need for an insight on classification of chemical reactions, then do share the video. Do follow us on social media. So this was all about classification of chemical reactions. Let's meet on the other side, a new video in which I would be explaining balancing chemical equation. Thanks for watching the video.